Are you frustrated trying to find out what exactly is HTML and what's it used for? And you'd like to learn HTML as a beginner? If so, you're in the right place. Hi, Martin here from MDP Web Development. This video explains what HTML is and what it's used for in a step-by-step tutorials for beginners. We cover all the HTML basics from understanding HTML straight through to web development. By the end of this video, you'll have a solid foundation in the basics of HTML. Be sure to stick around to the end though for the summary of what to do next, and I'll also link some important videos down there. Don't forget to check out the Web Development for Beginners playlist. There'll be a video released each week. Let's get started. Hypertext markup language. So what is HTML and how does it work? HTML is just a document for the web that holds all the information we want in our website or web app. Hypertext just means that the text can be used as an internet link to link to other pages. This was the foundation of the internet. Markup language shows how the text is encoded for the internet. HTML is a document type that is used for building websites and apps on the internet. Like a Word document can have text and images, and you view it on your computer. The HTML document holds all the web page information, text, images, lists, and links, etc. Like a bucket to put your web page data into, then we can view it on the internet. There are many elements available we can put into the HTML document. Elements are like a small bucket in the HTML document. You can call the bucket title and put the title of your web page, something like My First Web Page. Then, when you view the HTML document, you'll see the title you created, My First Web Page, as the title of the document. These elements, or buckets, are created like this. A less than symbol, then the bucket tag, for example, title, then the greater than symbol. The content in the bucket comes next, My First Web Page. Then the bucket is closed by using the same tag, but with the forward slash. We can see the starting tag, content, and end tag. Here we can see an example of a basic HTML document structure. We have one bucket or element called HTML with the starting and end tags, and everything in between this tag is the bucket content. This is where all our content goes. Next, we can see we have a bucket inside a bucket. This element is called the head. Contents in here are not visible on the main page. We can see the starting and end tags, then the content inside. In our head element, we can see that we have a title element. This holds the title of the web page and is only visible on the top tab of the document in a browser and not visible in the main browser window. Next, we have the body element. This is where all the elements that are visible to the user are placed. Now, can you create the basic HTML document structure from scratch? It's a good idea to know how to create it from memory before we progress with this video. Why not pause the video here and type it out in VS Code or any text editor you like. So how did you get on creating the basic HTML document from scratch? Okay, I hope. So, we saw and created the basic HTML document structure. Now let's have a look at the standard HTML document structure. It's the same as the basic one, but with just a few more elements in it. This is the HTML document we created in my other video. How to create a simple web page for HTML. I'll link it here in the description. You don't have to know how to create this one from memory, but it's a good idea to understand how it works. Doc type. This tells the browser and the internet that this is a HTML document and to render it as a web page. Lang. This attribute tells the browser the web page is in English. UTF-8. This tells browsers how the page is encoded. This is the standard character set used for computers to understand it. The viewport. This sets the page up to be responsive when viewed on different devices like tablets and mobile phones. There are many HTML elements, but we'll just cover the main ones and the commonly used ones in most websites and web apps. Here's the reference project we'll be creating later on. The title. As we learned, this element sets the title for a web page and is visible only in the top tab of the browser, not in the body content of the page. P for paragraph. The paragraph tag P tells the browser that the contents is a paragraph of text and to apply paragraph formatting to it when it sees it. The headings H1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 are all different size heading tags, H1 being the biggest and H6 the smallest. The list. This element creates a list of items on a page. The list can be ordered like 1, 2, 3, 4 or unordered, just with a bullet point. Anchor tag. This element is a link. We can link to pages on our site or external sites. Image. This element holds images for us and has many attributes we can use. Nav. This element tells the browser that the links in it are the main navigation for the web page or web app. This should only contain the main links and not extra links like in the footer. Sections, articles and asides. The sections, articles and aside elements allow us to break up our document into parts and make it easy for browsers to understand it. The footer. This is a standard web page and contains information about the web page in the footer, like copyright and extra links or social media links, etc. So here's a summary of what we covered in this video. We saw how the HTML is a document for the internet, and it uses elements to store all the different parts of web pages. We also saw a basic and standard HTML document. Be sure to watch the following videos to get a better understanding of web development, Visual Studio Code Editor, and to create a basic web page from scratch. Hi, I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please like, share, comment and subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos in the Web Development for Beginners playlist. See you soon.